Hello and welcome to my series of I Wish I Knew Before I Started Trading on the Stock Market. This is episode 2, Learning from Others. Now, before we begin, I just need to get the boring bits done. So this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial professional. I am, however, a popular investor on eToro, and you can check out my information and website on the links in the description below. I am creating this content for you, so if you want to see more, then please hit the like button and subscribe so that I know people are interested and want to see it. Now, obviously, you may think this is a bit counterproductive as a statement. However, someone with a YouTube channel does not necessarily know what they're talking about. Even if they have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, it just means they've been doing YouTube for a long time, okay? Do your own research. Don't take everything that I or anyone else tells you as a complete truth. Everyone has their own way of working and making successful trades via that. Something that works for me might not work for you. Okay, so always remember to do your own research and figure out your own way of doing it. Take any one asset, for example. There are so many different ways to make money from it, and you need to find a strategy that works for you personally. I do not believe that there is any one strategy that works for everyone. In fact, I don't even think that there's one strategy that works for any more than one person. Moving on from that, I don't think that any one strategy that is the same for 5 years will work for the same person for the next 5 years, because the markets change and evolve. Any strategy that you use will need to do this too, and this is why you will not be able to duplicate the strategy of someone else. Now, don't get me wrong, watch them, learn from them. Most importantly, find their mistakes and learn from that. It is hard to see when someone's success is down to good luck. It is easier to see when their failure is down to bad luck and what could have been done better to minimize that bad luck. If you watch my videos, this is something I really try to make sure when I fail and explain why. And to try to really clarify exactly why I think that was. And if you see me saying my failure was X and it was because of Y and Z, and you don't agree with me, then by all means, please comment and let me know so that we can all learn from it. A lot of people do not like criticism, so I don't advise that you do this on other people's videos, unless they've specifically asked you to. I may argue back if I disagree, but please don't let that stop you. Sorry for the segue there, so just come back. A really important note, there is no special secret that someone can teach you, okay? Quite often, people that are trying to sell you a course or promote their video will tell you that they can teach you how to trade. They can't, okay? There are very highly skilled programmers out there working with computers trying to figure out how to spot patterns, how to make money where a computer does all the work. Now, if it was so easy that someone could just teach you some special secret, then surely that could be taught to the computers too, who'd be able to do it much faster and much easier. I got suckered into a lot of those schemes when I first started, and there's a lot to learn from them. It's very good practice to watch these traders and understand them and to learn from them. But be careful to understand that what they are saying is not some sort of special set in stone rules. For example, a head and shoulders pattern does not mean that you should short the market. But if you see it, then you know that other people out there are going to be expecting that. You need to then make a decision based on all the information that you can get your hands on. Often a decision can be right or wrong simply based on timescale and catching your window. A stock could be dropping down and then it could spring back up again. So in that U-shaped recovery, you've got time of the market going down and the price going down, and time of it going up where it surpasses the original buy-in point or short point. So these are things that you need to be very much aware of. Now, the market is an area where the science of mathematics meets the arts, because what you are doing is combining the statistical facts of an asset value with the variable of human behaviour. This isn't just in the stock market itself impacting the immediate price, but also the global population. So you may well have heard the popular phrase of, in the short term, that the market is a voting system, but in the long term it's a weighing system, based on the fact that short term it's just people's opinions, and then long term it's the actual value of the company. But the actual value of the company is still impacted by human behaviour, and there's so many non-mathematical variables with that, and those are the variables that you need to understand and you need to try to predict, because there is no way of knowing if any of this information. But if you are good at predicting this, then you will have the natural skills required for this. My final tip for learning from others is to find good support groups. Being part of communities that are interested in the stock market will help you to learn from other people's mistakes, get new investment opportunities, and also have sounding boards so that you can check out your ideas before you fully commit to them, and just to make sure that they're a little bit more fine-tuned. For example, if you really like a specific stock, you can talk to the group about it, and you may well have people come back and say, I don't like the company because of X, Y, and Z. And that doesn't mean you shouldn't invest in the company, but knowing other people's concerns is very useful, because maybe there are issues that you've not considered before, and things that you may know about, but maybe you weren't fully aware of the full consequences of these actions. For me, I'm part of a Facebook group called the eToro Investors Community. I'll include a link in the description below. This group has really made a big difference on how I have been trading. It's provided me with some great tips and has also helped me to develop as a popular investor. So if you're not already part of the group, I highly recommend joining. Well, that's the end of today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Like I said, please make sure to smash the like button below. Subscribe so you can catch more videos, and comment in the section below to let me know what your thoughts on the video. Thanks very much.